Hi guys. Hopefully you saw the first two videos, so this one will be a little bit more understandable. So I go into the cabin to go speak to God the Father. I'm 5 years old, and I would just call him Daddy. And I'm sitting at the table with him at a little wooden table. And just like always, he asked me, he says, "Well, what did you do today? What did you learn today?" And I told him, I said, "Well, Daddy, I went to school today, and I want to tell you what happened." So I proceeded to tell him what happened that day. The teacher had gotten us all to get in line, and she said, "Okay, everybody get in line. We're going out for recess." So I'm in line, and somehow or another, I wasn't watching where I was going, and I got lost. I just kind of turned, and I got distracted, and I ended up going down the hallway away from my class. We're in a big school, and I wandered into this classroom, and it was nobody was in it, lights were on, and I go in there and I'm just calling out my teacher's name, "Miss Carly, Miss Carly." And an older student was coming down the hallway and saw me in there lost, and I guess he wanted to do like a prank on me or something, so he turned the lights out and closed the door. Well, it's pitch black in there, there's no windows or anything, so I'm scared to death, and I'm still calling my teacher's name. I'm trying to, feel my way around. And I'm walking, and I'm like walking away from the door. And I walked and walked until I came upon this wall. And so I'm feeling the wall, and I'm all scared and everything. But in my imagination, I start seeing the cabin door. So I start knocking, and I'm knocking on the wall, and I'm saying, "Daddy, Daddy, it's me. Let me in." So as I do that, the door opens for the classroom, and it's another student coming to let me out. He turns the lights on, and I notice it's not the cabin door. I'm knocking on the wall. So I'm telling Daddy this story, and I said, "Daddy, I thought it was your door. I thought it was the cabin door, but it wasn't. It was the wall." And he said, "Oh, it's okay." He said, "It doesn't matter where you knock. Just knock and say my name, and I'll always open up to you." And it was so touching. That moment was so touching to me. And now, as an adult, it still moves my heart, because when I knocked on the wall is when that door opened. And I know it's a small little story, and maybe some people say it's coincidence, but it was just one of those things that he would do for me when I was 5. And so, thanks for sharing.